My name is Michelle and I'm 32 this year. I'm always known as the drama queen among my friends. I love to eat, to travel, watch movies and doing nothing. Well, doing nothing is still doing something, right? I joined this class because I want to further my skill sets in acting. I've always been interested in acting since I was very young. Love to be the actor and actresses I see on TV. I've always wanted to be them, not because I want to be famous, but I want to be like them who can act so well and get Oscar awards. When I joined this class, my goal is to come out to be an actress, I would say. I would like to be on the internet or the TV someday. I've always been wanting to do this since I was young. It's just that reality kicks in and I kind of forget about it. And now I think it's not too late to fulfill my dream. In the class, I actually learned how to really express myself without concerning if it's logical or not. And we were always taught how to think out of the box. It also taught me how to let my imagination run wild. That a lot of things where we don't dare to do normally, we are so much bolder now, in a sense where we learn how to express ourselves fiercely and loudly through our words and our action and body gesture without feeling shy or close up. Yeah. Besides that, I also learned so much of personal growth that I am so much confident now in what I do, not just in acting but on a daily basis. Taking up acting actually, it's a self-fulfillment that you know that you're doing something you like and you love besides just working a day job, because you kind of really look forward to what can you do in future with the skill set you have obtained. I love the class, I love my classmates. I really never regret taking up this course or this class taught.
I'm Shireen. I'm a HR manager and I love to explore and travel. I'm actually, rather inquisitive. I ask a lot of questions and I love to have a lot of colors in my life. I like to wear bright colors. No, I'm not wearing a bright color, but generally I love to have a lot of different experiences and exposures in my life. I love to do new things and I have this personal lifetime project called Project First Time that basically helps me focus to do first things for the first time for every day of my life. I have always loved the performing arts. I love acting, singing, not so much dancing, but I love the creative arts, and I felt that in the past when I did little plays here and there, it wasn't really helping me to understand what this is all about in a deep manner. So I felt that something is missing and I really need to go deep into this and learn how to really do it right, and that's why I'm actually in this class. So this whole class, this last 6 months, is basically my own personal journey of discovery of my full potential, when it comes to the performing arts, to acting, to expressing myself. So the outcomes that I really want to see is a difference in how I feel about acting. Whether is it really something that I love to do still, and also what kind of potential I have. I want to explore different facets of my versatility. I think I want to be able to see that at the end of this class. I think the most impactful thing that I've learned is to unlearn a lot of things. Yeah, it sounds like a paradox, you learn to unlearn, but yeah, that's like a huge chunk of what this journey is all about. The habits of even standing or sitting, posture and all of that. The fact that every move that we make as actors is very intentional and it conveys a message. So that is something that is quite powerful, to know that even a twitch of an eyebrow or the way I smile conveys a message that's quite different from, different kind of smiles. That's really interesting. And the other thing is structure. I'm someone who is quite structured and I like structure. So when you have an acting teacher who tells you can just let yourself go and enjoy and have fun and just be yourself, it is quite scary. But I feel that there's a lot of liberation in that. There's a lot of freedom in that. And I think if I've not learned anything else, that is the huge lesson that I have learned. To actually let go, enjoy myself and just be myself. I'd like to end this by saying that you should never give up on yourself. You should always try to improve yourself, not look down on yourself just because you feel that you can't do certain things. And I feel that going for something like this really helped me to break my old mindsets and help me set new mindsets.
My name is Shabil. I'm currently still a student in Sengi College, but I'm going to graduate soon. I used to have interest in making coffee, and acting is also part of my interest. Recently, I decided to do something about this interest, and I really enjoyed it so much. I started because of two things. One, because I'm looking for an interest for myself to do, and another one is because I want to discover more about myself, my range of emotions and stuff like that. Because I've always been quite a quiet person. I'm really glad that this really did help quite a lot. I want to be more of a person that talks more, I guess. Someone that expresses more, because all this while I didn't really do that much. And I really want to perform on stage. I really want to venture in acting. There's one thing I'm really interested in throughout the whole course is the idea of method acting, whereby you really put yourself in a character situation and really immerse yourself in that field. So I guess that is something that I've never really thought of even before, after I watch all these movies and stuff. I've never really thought of that particular method, and I find it really more interesting the more I learn about it. And yeah, so far I really enjoy everything that's happening around, and I'm really looking forward for people to come and watch the performance. I've asked my friends and everything; they are very willing to come over, so I'm very looking forward to that.
Hi, my name is Yin. I'm in my 40s. I enjoy arts a lot of time for relaxing. It could be performing arts, it could be aesthetic arts. I do this to get away from the job. I have quite a taxing day job. I deal with students, I send them on an exchange program. I joined this class because I think it's always been my childhood dream. I've been wanting to do this, and after I graduated, at that time there weren't a lot of acting classes for adult. Even though I'm in my 40s, I still think that, it's worthwhile exploring. I'm a bit of a shy person ever since young. I'm not particularly sociable, but I really want to come out of my shell to gain some confidence about myself, and also perhaps to get to know a little bit about what I can do. And that's why I joined the class. And I actually particularly made a point this year was to get myself involved in something very different from what I do. Classes were fun. There's lots of exercises, miming, and it makes you forget about who you are. You can have fun and be silly and all that. It started out with people that I don't know in the class, and then after day 2 we started being really silly, and it doesn't matter because we're all in it together. I think it's really fun and challenging as well. I've never studied so hard as in remembering lines. And what I find through remembering lines is that I've never really appreciated literature as such, but now that I have to remember the lines, I find deeper meaning into expression, perhaps with words. I do find myself using some of the words that I never really used before. Well, there's a showcase coming up. That would be the real challenge, because I did say, I want to be able to speak in front of an audience, and this time I have to act. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
Hi, my name is Suchi. I am 32 years old. I like films. I like to watch movies. I love reading. I'm always daydreaming. I joined this acting class because I want to learn how to express myself, especially my emotions. I've learned a lot in this class. In these few months, I've seen tremendous improvement in myself, as in how do I speak, how do I relate to others' emotions and stuff like that. Before joining the class, I have the aim to just be more observant into roles and characters and understanding others' emotion, which it would in return help me understand my emotions more. And I also hope that I'm able to stand in front of the crowd and express myself in a role or a character. I think that in these few months that I've learned that acting is not a solo work. It's also about a team, and then understanding your other team members, the people you're acting with, and sometimes it's more about reacting rather than acting itself. So I think in real life that has helped me a lot in understanding others, like how they are feeling, and I think I'm learning that to reenact back to how I project my emotions. Well, this showcase will be my first time sort of like performing in public with a lot of people watching. So I'm kind of nervous and I'm so excited, and I really hope that all of us will do well. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to my first graduation showcase. See you there!